Greetings. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I am up and at it, feeling inspired this morning as this new moon and solar eclipse energy linger. I could barely sleep. I was so excited. I had working with so much energy. But anyway, hey y'all, hey. Happy Sunday. What's on your agenda today? I pray that you're going to spend some time loving on yourself. Hey y'all. Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Grand Rising. Divine Awakening. What's all the ones that people say? You know, sometimes I be like, you know, some people be hating on the Grand Rising. Like, I hate those Grand Rising people. It's a Grand Rising. I don't know what else to say. It's so grand to be alive. I don't like to say good morning because I am not mourning. I am not mourning. I feel more in alignment with those greetings. Anywho, I was going to wait a little while until some folks come in, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, there's this book that I read years ago that I absolutely loved and still do. I still value the book a lot. It's called Iwa. Iwa. And Iwa means character, basically. It's talking about character. In the Ifa tradition, you hear them talking about Iwa Pele or Iwa Suru. But they're talking about character. And sometimes in the Ifa tradition, when you get a divination, Iwa may come up. It may say, hey, you need to check in on your Iwa. And I feel if you go off of what we've been taught about what character is, you may not really get the essence of what the message is when Iwa comes up. Even if you're not in the Ifa tradition, just in general. Character, the deeper level of character comes up when your life has started to take certain turns where you're not experiencing what you want to experience, or you're experiencing a lot of trouble. You may want to check in on your Iwa, your character. So I want to talk a little bit about character this morning so we can really understand the depth of what character truly is. Because how many of us have been taught character is more about other people. Uh-oh, I know my AC is on. Can y'all hear me? I hope my sound is clear. Character is about, we tend to believe that character is more about other people. And it's not like moral character or earthbound character is more about how you treat other people. Spiritual character, or that deeper level character, is more about, okay, give thanks. It's more about how you treat yourself and how much you're in alignment with yourself, which essentially is how much in alignment are you with the Almighty, with the divine, with God, with the Creator, with Source. And so you can be, I oftentimes tell people, you can be as kind-hearted, as nice, as caring as you want to be, but not be in divine alignment. And oftentimes we're not. Oftentimes when we show up for other people as considerate and kind and caring and all of those beautiful things, oftentimes we're pouring out of an empty cup, or we're pouring out of a cup that's halfway full. I say you shouldn't focus on pouring out until you're full. You should pour from your overflow. You should keep yourself full and pour from your overflow, When you get in the overflow space, is when you're able to show up and pour out. Nonetheless, true character, divine character, spiritual character is more so focused on you, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with God, how strong your faith is, how strong your power is, your spiritual power, not your, earthbound strength. How strong is your power, your spiritual power, the ability to align your thoughts and your feelings with divinity. How strong is that? That's spiritual power. The ability to align your thoughts, feelings, your vibration, your energy with divinity, with spirit. That's power. That's true power. How strong is your renunciation skills? Renunciation is the ability to dispel negative thinking and affirm truth, affirm life, affirm God. How strong is that? That is true character. This is true character. You may be kind-hearted and doing all the beautiful things for everybody else, but if you walk around in fear and in doubt, worrying, anxious, short-tempered, then your character, you got to work on your EY. You got to work on your character. Because one of good spiritual character is one who is in alignment with the Almighty. And so from that alignment, what you will experience is divine guidance, divine insight, divine protection. You will experience a level of living that puts you in alignment with flow. It puts you in alignment with ease. It puts you in alignment with clarity. That is true spiritual character. That's what we want to focus. Because when you're in true spiritual character, your moral character comes by default. And then your spiritual character will carry you when people feel like you are not being morally good to them. Because you were guided not to do whatever that is they're asking you to do, or show up in whatever way that they want you to show up. Your spiritual character is going to trump what they consider to be moral character. And so your obedience may come off as disrespectful to other people. Your obedience may come off as selfishness to other people. And so focus not on moral character, focus on spiritual character. Be guided by the Most High so that you know that you're always in alignment with what is righteous, right for you, right for your highest good, what is righteous for you, so that you're not trying to live outside yourself to appease somebody else and find yourself drained, dragged, and ragged. Because that's what happened. You're so busy trying to figure out how to appease other people and be morally good that you're not focusing in on making sure that you're being spiritually sound, spiritually in alignment. Peace and love to y'all. That's where it's at. Iwa, Pele. Iwa, spiritual character. That's what we call it in OU Ministries when I teach on this. Spiritual character. And in the teachings in OU Ministries, when I teach, when we talk about spiritual character, I tell them to check in on your divine powers. There are 12 divine powers: faith, power, love, strength, renunciation, life conservation. What else? I don't know if I can name them by heart. You know? and the spiritual essence of those things. The metaphysical meaning of those things. Divine love, not this carnal or Roman love. Divine love, the ability to accept and allow things and people to be as they are, knowing that everything is always working out on my behalf. So I don't have to judge you. I don't have to try to control you. I don't have to try to control the situation. I don't have to take life personally. I don't have to, none of that has to apply to me. I can let it be what it is, trusting that I will be divinely guided in how to deal with people, how to deal with situations. So I don't have to control you. I don't have to judge you. I don't have to try to stifle you. That is divine love. So yes, you can do you, be you. And maybe if I don't agree with it, I can still love you and treat you kindly. And people may say, well, how you know what I'm saying? You see that person, they do this, they do that. How you still can just be cool with them? Because I don't judge nobody in their journey. That don't mean I'm gonna let them in on my physical space or my physical journey, but I'm gonna still show divine love because everybody is on their journey. Everybody is on their path. Maybe that person is on a path where they gotta be this way. I know that it's the case because all is divine. I'm not going to judge you. And I'm not going to judge this thing. I'm not going to judge this circumstance. I'm not going to judge this situation. I'm going to accept and allow things to be as they are. Stand as an observer, not absorbing, and stand in my ground, my faith, my knowing what God has guided me to do in this situation, this circumstance, and be easy about it. That is divine love. That's love. I'm not really interested in no other love. That is spiritual character. Can you love me? Absolutely. But the love that you want, it may not be in alignment with the love that I give, which is divine love. Ashe. So the message for this morning, is, character. Let us reconsider what is character? What are we talking about when we're talking about building a strong character? Because a lot of times, here's what was really on my mind. There's been so many times that I have counseled and consulted with individuals who a lot of their trouble comes from them trying to be a good person in accordance to other people's measure of goodness, or trying to be of good moral character when their spiritual character needs some work. Because the reason why you sitting in front of me asking me for some guidance is because Spirit done told you it's a lot of these things you doing that you don't need to be doing. And you trying to figure out, how can I really move around what Spirit telling me and feel better about what I'm doing, when ultimately it's, how can I feel better about trusting myself, and how can I build the courage enough to obey Spirit so that I can remove myself from these circumstances and situations that I am finding myself in because of me trying to appease other people's desires for me, other people's truth for me, other people's judgment upon me. Ashe, I'm here for it. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you to build the courage so that you can be obedient. I'm here to help you to build the faith and the knowing so that you can trust yourself and so that you can only depend on yourself. You don't need no confirmation. You don't need, your validity comes from what Spirit taught to you. I'm here for it. I love to do it because I love to see people unfold in their courage, people unfold in their trust, people unfold in their obedience. I love it. I love it. So let us build our spiritual character, our strength, our courage, our might, our ability not to yield to temptation, to doubt and fear and worry. That's all spiritual character. You see, sin truly is what sin truly is, and the devil and evil and all of that is error thought, error thinking, negative reactions, negative actions, negative vibration. That's what sinning is. Sinning is doubting. Sinning is being anxious, is worrying, It's fearing. It's being angry. It's being resentful. It's feeling guilty. It's feeling shame. That's what sins are, oh you sinner. That's what that is. So you can vow to not have sex before marriage. You can never have killed anybody. You can follow all the 10 commandments and still be a sinner. I'm just saying. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Focus more on your EY, your spiritual character, your faith, your strength, your power, the ability to align your thoughts and your feelings with divinity and divine and your destiny and your highest self. Then you can maybe reach heaven. Because the Ma'at principles say you weigh your heart against a feather, and that will let you know if you are able to reach heaven. Weigh your heart against a feather. Your heart will not weigh against a feather and be the same weight as a feather if you're harboring anger, fear, worry, anxiety, shame, all of that. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. So, moral character, give thanks. I give thanks. I love people who are kind and generous and considerate and all of that. And I must say that a lot of times I hear those same kind and generous and those type of people wore out, run down, feeling resentful, feeling unappreciated, feeling unworthy, feeling whatever. Well, that's because when Spirit told you to stop pouring out your cup, you didn't do it. Because you was worried about somebody judging you by your moral character. Focus on building your spiritual character. Be loyal to that. Seek ye first the kingdom of the Almighty, and all these other things will come to you. Focus on building your spiritual character. Your spiritual character. And stay in alignment with the righteousness that's in alignment with you and your highest good and your destiny. And hey, you know, the love that will come off it, your fragrance will be love, will be kindness, will be generosity, will be consideration. That will be the real fragrance. And so when you say no to those people, they will still feel loved. When you say yes to yourself and people feel left behind or put aside, still the Almighty will shift the energy where they'll be all right and you'll be all right too. Let us focus on our spiritual character more than our moral character. We give thanks for the moral character. The spiritual character is where it's at. I do want to say before I get off, if you want to learn more about OU Ministries, because these are the type of things we talk about during our study sessions, our spiritual study sessions during the week, you can go to OUMinistries.com. We did a whole lesson on spiritual character, divine powers. If you want to learn more about divine power, spiritual character, OU Ministries study sessions is where it's at. And then I also have a new membership site that I'm so excited about launching that's coming in June, where you will have the ability to go over to the site and find a whole course on divine powers, find a whole class on spiritual character, find a whole class on all of these different things that you always hear me talking about, because that's my talk. That's my talk and that's my walk. Let's be clear. All right. Peace and love, y'all. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm about to get out and about. Thank you to everybody who showing me love this morning. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I feel beautiful. I feel happy. I feel inspired. I feel vibrant. I feel focused. I feel open. I feel excited. Last night on the new moon call, we planted seeds in our garden. We did a meditation that was popping. I'm about to, once I sit still, I'm about to get that replay up and available just in case you were not able to watch or hop on the new moon call last night. So that replay will be available very soon, like within the next 30 minutes. Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. I pray peace And I pray the radiance of God be with you deeply, like within your heart and all around you. I pray the radiance of God be with you, so that, you know, that radiance helps you to be at ease, at peace, no matter the circumstances, no matter what's going on. And prayerfully, as you sit with that radiance, your heart will be filled and your faith will grow and swell. Ashe, 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 oh, amen. I mean, peace, y'all.